The last time I spoke, I was giving my testimony about how I became a Christian. And that was a very precious time and life-changing. Not only does our life change, our attitude needs to change as well. And one of the things I got challenged with was honesty. I don't think I sort of considered myself to be really dishonest. But what point is there in trying to judge yourself and a thing like that? I was working at the time, at one time, once I left the ROF, at a caravan, well, the actual biggest caravan site and supplier in the southwest. And there was virtually about 500 caravans perhaps on site. And quite a few of those were new ones. And they had a big workshop there, which I was helping to build. And one day, I was in the dumper and I went down to the dispatch area where all the new caravans were sold and then put to one side, ready for people to come and pick them up. And I went in there, and there was about 6 caravans in there, and I was trying to squeeze through, and I just touched one with the corner of the dumper. So it would have been very easy just to back the dumper out and drove away and not said anything. But I couldn't do that, not as a Christian. So I went round into the office, and Sandra, the office girl who did all the dispatching of the new caravans, was sat behind her desk, and I said, I'm sorry, but I've just damaged one of the caravans, one of the new caravans. And she nearly fell off her chair. She just, what, she said. I can't believe it. I said, well, I am sorry. No, she said, I've worked here for 10 years and caravans are being damaged all the time. And you're the first person to ever come in here to own up to damaging a caravan. And she was so shocked. She was so really shocked. Anyway, I said, well, you better come back and have a look. So she went out, looked at the damage, which wasn't very much, but it was still right by the side of the door where anybody could have seen it. And then she went and looked at the ticket, what was stuck on the side, and said, oh, look at that. She said, I've got a couple of days before they're going to be picking up this caravan. Thank you very much. That means I can get it down the workshop and get it repaired and get it back again. Thank you very much for telling me, because I wouldn't have seen that. And so she was really shocked. I was being honest. And really, I was only being honest because I've become a Christian. And that's the sort of thing that should happen, you know. God sees our hearts with these sort of things. And every day we're challenged to do the right thing. And I did the right thing. And this young lady was shocked. So honesty can shock people. And in fact, to a certain extent, we can perhaps shock ourselves when we're honest. But, you know, you can feel good when you're honest, when you do the right thing, when you own up. It's a bit humbling at times. But as Christians, we need to be Christ-like. We need to follow God's example through Jesus Christ. And there always used to be a term, what would Jesus do? Well, I'm pretty sure Jesus was pretty honest. And he expects us to be as well. So I want to encourage you as a Christian to be honest. Because it shows. It shows, and it does make a difference. Right. Well, thank you for listening. And then perhaps next time I'll continue on the same sort of theme.